Acres, and today we are just going to do a little update about the goats and some other animals here on our farm. It has been a few weeks since we've posted any videos. I have been, well, we were sick for about a week. We got a stomach bug that was supposed to be only like a 24-hour stomach bug, but it ended up it hit me and Kimberly and Rory pretty hard. We stayed sick for on and off probably about a week, and then we've just been super busy just keeping up with all of the spring animals and just everything that's been going on. So today we're just going to give you guys an update. We are officially done with our spring kidding season. Persia had a gorgeous little doeling on Monday, April 29th. And so our spring season is officially over. Sunshine is due at the end of July. If she took and if the stress of her moving to a new farm and getting established in a new farm didn't cause her to absorb the baby, we will find out by next month. Yeah, next month. In May, we should be able to start feeling babies move if she is pregnant. If not, then we're just going to hold off and just breed her this fall when we normally breed. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. We still have Pocahontas. She is doing great. She is just a dream to milk. I love milking her. She's such a sweetheart, and I'm milking her twice a day, and we're getting between 2.5 cups to 3 cups each milking. So that's about a quart to a quart and a half. Not quite a quart and a half, but I mean she's doing really good for a first freshener, and she's super easy to milk. I hand milk her. We're kind of talking a little bit about maybe keeping her, not permanently, but at least until we can dry her up, and then after that, look for a more just a pet-only home, because trying to find somebody that has the time and the knowledge to be able to milk her twice a day hasn't been easy. And I could find someone that could just get her down to just milking her once a day, but I don't know. It's been hard trying to find somebody that's interested in her in the first place, because she does have the extra teat, and just having the responsibility of milking every day, it's a lot, and I don't want to, sell her to someone that doesn't have the experience of milking, and her end up getting mastitis or something worse happening, because she is such a sweet girl, and I just really want her to go to a really, really good home. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get her milked really quick, and then I will bring Dixie and her babies up, and I will let you guys kind of see her and how they're doing, and then we will get Persia up, and you guys will get to see Persia's little doeling. Okay, so this here is Persia. She is our beautiful, beautiful older doe. She's 6 years old. And this is Peanut. This is the one I got to pick Dawn's name, which Dawn is Dixie's little twin doe. And I picked her name, which was Delta Dawn. And so the kids got to pick her name, and they named her Peanut. We do the the first letter of the mom's name. We also carry on to the kids. I'm trying to think. Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, they do that, and I really like that. You're able to keep up with your lines and keep up with who came from who and stuff like that. And so this little single doeling that Persia had is named Peanut, and I'll bring her a little closer so y'all can see her. She was born Monday, so she is 4 days old. And she is doing great. And Persia is such a good mama. Yes, look how cute she is. I'm so happy, you guys. You have no idea. I was so nervous when she only had one, that it was going to be a big old, buckling that was going to end up getting stuck or something. But no, she just had this sweet little doeling, and I was there for like the very end of her having her. Like she had just delivered her and was like cleaning her up when I got out there. So I missed her actually delivering her, but I was there to kind of help get her cleaned up and all that fun stuff. But she is just adorable and she is doing great. And Bo and Sadie have decided that Bo is going to be showing Delta Dawn or Dawn this year at the county fair, and Sadie will be showing Peanut. And they are going to just be showing them as juniors this year, and then next year they'll take them after they've freshened. And so, yeah, we are super excited. And she is just so sweet as you are, and she's so pretty. I don't really know what her coloring would be considered. Because if you kind of run your hand upward, she has like a black underlay, but she's obviously gold. But yeah, she's super sweet and she is doing great. Okay, so this is Dixie Diva behind us. I call her Dixie for short. And this sweet girl is Delta Dawn. We're calling her Dawn for short. And then this guy we have nicknamed Dash. And they will be 3 weeks old on Friday, and they are doing so good. Yes, you are. I'll show you them one at a time. Okay, so this is Dawn. She is considered to be a Clou Claire. That is her coloring. She is she has the back half of her is black, and then she's like a dark brown. And she is actually going this afternoon to get disbudded. I had thought she was polled, because Dixie is polled, which polled is naturally hornless. And the reason we do not want horns on our goats, I know it's a big, some people get really upset about, people disbudding their goats. But the reason we do it is, one, our kids are going to be showing these goats, and to be able to show them, they can't have horns, because, that's just the opportunity for somebody to accidentally get hurt, and nobody wants them to get hurt or anyone else to get hurt. And then also, our fence for our goats is cattle panels, and they have the big enough holes that they can stick their head through. And I've seen a lot of people have their goats who have horns be able to maneuver to be able to stick their head through the fence, but their horns, when they come back out, catches the fence, and then they can't get out. And if they're left out in the sun all day with their head stuck in the fence, they could have a heat stroke. A predator could come and attack them. There's just a lot of different reasons why we disbud. We used to do it ourselves, but then we actually sold everything. We will be doing it ourselves again in the future, but for right now, it's just a little easier and a little cheaper to just go ahead and take them and have it done. I have a goat mentor that we originally got our goats from, that we love and trust, and we've taken our goats up there a lot of times, and she's the one who actually taught me how to disbud. And with Dixie, we originally thought she was polled, so she's almost 3 weeks old, which is not, you really want to start disbudding closer to 10 to 14 days old, when they're just first starting to kind of peak. But I thought she was polled, so I hadn't really been checking her until the other day, when I realized that no, she definitely does have some little pointy horns sticking out. And so we will, like I said, I'm going to be taking her to my friend today, and we will be getting her disbudded. And, I'm not going to go too much into disbudding, but it is a choice that we make, and, it's what we're going to be doing. But anyway, so this is gorgeous Delta Dawn, this sweet little girl, and she is going to be shown, this year by Bo. Come here, Dash. And this big handsome feller, this is Dash. We have nicknamed him Dash. The kids really want to keep him and weather him, but we can't keep all of the babies. And he is horned as well, and his horns are way too big to try to disc, but I thought about if we were to keep him in Weatherham to try to do horn banding. So that might be a possibility in the future. I don't know yet. I don't know if we're going to keep him or if we're going to end up selling him later on, but he's a good boy. And Dixie is doing an amazing job taking care of him. Her and Sunshine actually take turns. Like, Sunshine looks almost exactly like Dixie, except for she's a little bit shorter than Dixie, and Dixie has a white poll and then has some excessive white on her belly. And Sunshine is all black with moon spots. And so for the longest time, they would kind of get them mixed up. And Sunshine, you know, the other goats, they'll kind of headbutt them and push them away and kind of just want nothing to do with them. But Sunshine is so sweet. She just like will lay there and babysit, and they'll like jump on her and run around and headbutt her and climb all over her, and she just puts up with it. She's like the best auntie ever. But anyways, that is a little update on our goats. Ridley and Sunshine are doing good. Pocahontas is doing good. Dixie and Persia are also doing good. All of the babies are getting big and they're doing well. And so yeah, we do have a couple of new things around the farm. Like, we made some big changes with our chickens and what we are kind of going, like the direction we are going with them. I'm going to go ahead and do that in a separate video because it's probably going to be a little bit longer. And yeah, for the most part, everybody's doing good. Our rabbits are all doing good. We have officially 3 litters on the ground. One that is almost grown out enough to be able to process and put in the freezer. And then we have a newer litter that's only about 2 weeks old. And then we have an older litter that's almost 6 weeks old, so they're almost ready to wean. And we're going to be rebreeding that rabbit closer to Memorial Day, so that way the kids can take some of those babies to the fair this fall in the it's called a broiler pen. It's for like meat rabbits for them to show. And yeah, and we got the kids poultry chain 4-H chicks in the week before last, and they're all doing good. So we have 19 little Highland brown pullets that we are raising out to take to the fair for the poultry chain competition. And so yeah, we are kind of just full swing, getting everything going and getting everything ready and getting excited for the fair this fall. Our fair is typically the first week of September, and so we have, you know, quite a few months away, but, you know, we're getting, you know, our poultry chain chicks, getting them grown out. We're getting our rabbit pens figured out and grown out. Well, we're getting figured out breeding them to grow them out. And, yeah, we're going to start working with We're going to start working with Dawn and Peanut and start getting everything going to have them be able to be shown at the fair this year by the kids. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch our videos. Once again, I apologize for it being so long since I have done an update. We've just been really busy and life has been crazy. We still have to get the garden area done and get it ready to plant plants in the ground. All of our seeds are sprouting and doing really well. And so we just have a lot going on, and I'm going to try my best to start picking up the camera and getting it captured. But it's one of those things, by the time I'm either halfway done doing something or, you know, done completing a project, I'm like, oh, I should have filmed that. Like I said, I'm still getting in the process of getting the hang of getting videos out and just kind of feeling more comfortable behind the camera, having it be something that's more natural and something that isn't like, you know, I automatically can just get it done and do it and don't have to like think about it and, you know, kind of plan it out. But yeah, so Dixie is doing great. The babies are all doing good. Our spring season is officially over, and whew, talk about a deep breath, having both the first fresheners, you know, and starting out with Pocahontas, just kind of having, not, her delivery itself was not bad. Like, it wasn't rough at all. it was just losing the babies and her, kidding prematurely. That was rough, and I always take loss very hard. I'm one of those people that I always second guess. Like I should have done something differently. Something could have been better. Maybe this and this and that. And so I'm one of those people. Like I beat myself up pretty badly. So it was rough. And so I did take a minute to kind of just reevaluate my feelings and kind of stop beating myself up so badly. And I talked to a lot of mentors. And they were kind of like, hey, it happens. That's one of the hard parts about it. If it was easy and there was never any losses and nothing ever bad happened, then, a lot more people would, do it. But, raise goats or any animals for that matter. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. Like I said, thank you guys so much. And we have officially reached 100 subscribers. I think I checked this morning and we are at 106. I'm so thankful for all of our subscribers, and I would love for you guys to start commenting on our videos so I can start hearing from you. And maybe if you have any ideas of videos that you would want to see in the future, I thought about maybe doing a Q&A video. See, if you guys are curious about anything, if you want to have us sit down and talk to you guys about anything, that would be a fun video to do in the future. But like I said, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.